guys, so today I'm going to bring you a review of Horde by Aguirre. I read it on my Kindle, so I don't have a nice fancy book cover to show you, but you can see my really pretty Kindle case, which is like really pretentious and leather bound. It amuses me. It can go on my new bookshelf behind me. If you watched my last video, you would have seen the building process of my new bookcases. We smuggled a second one in. My mom was only aware that I was bringing home one, and I kind of snuck in a second one. Somehow, we managed to hide it for about 3 days, and then she found out and she was okay with it. So now I have lots more book space, so I can buy a ton more books, which I will probably be doing a bookshelf tour in the new year. Right now I just I'm still trying to figure out what goes where and such. But back to Horde by Aguirre. It is the third in the, I believe it's the Razorland Chronicles series, but it starts with Enclave, and then I forget what the second one is, but it ends with Horde, and it's really, really good. I really love this series. It is one of my favorite dystopian teen series that is out so far. I think I actually like it. It is on par with Hunger Games. I like it better than the Delirium series by Lauren Oliver, mostly because the conclusion to that I didn't like as much. For a final novel in a series, it was fantastic. I thought her world building was really great. The progression from Enclave into Horde, you can kind of see it coming. Like, you can see what the twist is going to be, which some people may not like, but it's a natural progression as to what the twist is. So basically, the world is, you start out with Deuce, who is living underground, and she meets Fade, and they become hunting partners, and basically their whole world gets turned upside down. So in this one, they are trying to unite all the people to fight against the Horde of freaks, or muties, as they refer to them. You don't hear the term mutie until partway through the first, I think it's the first book. I read the first two a really long time ago, and I think it's the first book where they end up above ground, and you hear the term mutie, which kind of leads you to understand that at some point there was probably chemical warfare, and these are mutations of humans, which is what they turn out to be, but they can't go back to being human. There's no way to fix them, but they are evolving and becoming more intelligent, and that's the problem, is that they want to wipe out all of humanity. They just keep attacking, and they eat humans, which in the second book there is a particularly creepy scene. Oh, it just gives me shivers every time I think about it. I actually had nightmares about it. That is how well written it was and how creepy it was. So yeah, I would highly recommend this series if you like dystopian. It's kind of dystopian, kind of zombie. There's actually a bit of spoiler cannibalism in this book. There is an experiment gone awry in which people become really aggressive. And there's some pretty graphic scenes. There's one scene where they come across a lady and she's got, like, I think it's a severed limb. I think it's an arm or a leg. Well, duh, it would be an arm or a leg. Limb. But and she's just like tearing off hunks of it, and like they walk into a room and it's just blood splatter, and all I could think about is that episode of Dexter where the blood is everywhere in the first season. Oh, it gave me chills. So if you like something a little bit scarier, if you like something that with really good world building, a natural progression, it's something that could feasibly happen, which is really scary, because chemical warfare, we don't really know the fallout from that. Yeah, I would highly recommend this series, and it was a very satisfying conclusion. There is a small novella in between it, but it's not like some novellas where it's like, I think the one that pissed me off the most is the one that goes with Shatter Me, by Malfi, and that just completely turned me off the series completely. This one was good. It follows up on a couple characters, and then it ties into the final book, which is great. So yeah, I would highly recommend this series, and I hope to see you guys later. Bye!